Doctor, good morning and welcome.
Thank you for having me.
What is asthma? Let's start there.
Basically, asthma is a chronic lung condition which occurs when your airways start to constrict. So there's not enough air flowing in and out of the lungs, and you basically start to feel out of breath.
Okay, so those are some of the signs. But what other signs are there when you're feeling short of breathness? What else can tell?
Okay, an asthma attack is characterized by shortness of breath. It may come along with coughing or wheezing, tightness of the chest, and basically that feeling of starving for air.
Okay. Is it genetic, or where is it derived from? Where does it come from? Does it just happen to anybody? Or?
Well, scientifically, the actual cause of asthma has not yet been identified. There is a genetic predisposition component to the disease. What is well understood, though, is the triggers of asthma.
Okay. How common is it in Namibia?
Actually, I don't have specific stats on Namibia, but just to give you an indicator, globally, about 235 million people, according to WHO, suffer from asthma all across the world. So it's quite common, especially in children, and it's something that can be controlled, but can also be quite deadly if you get an attack and you don't get help soon.
Okay, so the process of natural therapy, what is that and how is it used to combat, to fight asthma?
Okay, naturopathy is basically, in a nutshell, natural medicine. It's a practice of healthcare provision that encompasses different modalities. So in terms of asthma, we look at what's the trigger, because in naturopathy, we try and treat illnesses according to their underlying causes. In the case of asthma, we look at what's triggering it. You can have non-allergic or allergic triggers. For example, things like dust or pollen or animal hair. Some people's asthma attacks are triggered by a sudden change in temperature, for example, or high stress, or unfortunately even exercise sometimes. So and from a naturopathic point of view, you try and manage attacks and prevent attacks from that point.
So you treat it according to its own causes?
Exactly. Well, in this case, the triggers.
The triggers.
Yes.
Now, natural herbs, we're talking about natural medicine and herbs. Is this approved method of treating these causes?